Welcome back, everyone. I've been busy. I've been very busy. I figured you guys had enough watching me take down trees and bringing them back to the farm, so I did a whole bunch. As a matter of fact, that's about it. That's about it for the large bulk pines. And I think we're gonna. I think that's gonna be it for a little bit. We're gonna look at buying that property across the way. I just need to keep, getting some money flowing, so it's kind of insurance, but at the same time it helps us build up the farm, right? So yeah, I'm going pulling two at a time here, trying to make things a little bit more efficient. We got that trailer that's a little bit in the way. It's all right. It's all right. The good news is we're going to be done this for a little while. I don't know how long now, to be honest. Let's go get those absorbed. I did load up a little bit. We're gonna have a bunch more a bit later. Oh, just so you know, so far we've got 60,000 liters of wood in there, so we're good for a while. And we'll have a bit more. The trees are about, I want to say they're about 4,000 liters each. So we probably have another 12,000 liters coming, so, 75,000, let's say. I'll bring one, and then the last run we'll bring two. I don't want to try three. Three is going to be too much, I think. Let's get this one back. All right. How's everybody doing today? Recording on a lovely summer siesta Friday. Work has given all employees off, Friday afternoons off during the summer, which is awesome. Very awesome. I mean, I think realistically, and I don't know if anybody's going to call me out on this or anybody knows me from work. There is one person that knows me from work that could be on watching this. It's just my boss. It's not a problem. But Friday afternoons in the summer tend to be super quiet anyway. The type of work that I do, that my company does. If you're not, total front line, a lot of people take Fridays off. A lot of people take half days off already, just to get the weekend started during the summer, using up some vacation time. And so it's really not that productive work on Friday afternoons. We don't get a lot done. Come on. And I think the company knows that. And I think to be honest, that's good. That's fine. People need to, work-life balance, right? People need to rest. You can't work like a crazy person all the time, or else you just burn out. You end up being unhappy. If you're unhappy, you're not doing a good job. You're not inspired. So, people need to be rested as well. I think that's one of the things that Europeans really appreciate and act upon. Europeans get a lot more vacation time than we do in North America. A lot more time off, and I think that's absolutely fantastic. I wish that came to North America. Now that said, in Canada we get a bit more stuff than folks in the U.S. I think the U.S. is actually, I want to say, I don't want to call you guys out, but kind of lacking in that department. All right, 72,000. Okay, so what's next? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's just have a look. I think it's time to get back to the calendar here and have a look at the crop calendar and what we can put in. We'll be able to put in some canola right now if we want. We can put in, oh, there's not a lot of options here. Grass, canola, oilseed radish, poplar. No, we're not doing poplar. Next month we can do like wheat. So I think we're gonna hit this field with some canola. I think we'll do that. We have enough straw for quite a while. Oh, that's another thing I did off camera. I grabbed all the straw bales, got them all off the field. Got them all up to the top. Up there, you can see the stacks of bales there. I tried to make them nice, but it didn't turn out that good. That's okay. So, what do we need to do? We need to do some field care. Let's have a look at that one particular field. This one here had oats in it. And let's go have a look at this. That's harvested. It needs lime. It needs rolling. It does not need plowing. However, it does have a lot of stones in here. And that's a problem. You know, it's going to impact our yield. It's going to damage our equipment. So I think we need to get that out. What I will likely do is cultivate this field first. And then we'll pick up all the stones. And then we'll spread it with lime. I think that'll be the strategy for this field. So, one time like the present, let's grab a tractor. I think we'll grab... let's grab this little guy here. Last episode was a little bit of a confusion fest. I didn't quite know what I'm doing. I'm still not totally happy with the decisions I made on that episode, so I think we're gonna have to do some more adjustments. What do we got? There's our cultivator right there. This is a pretty small cultivator, so this is gonna take a while. It's okay, we've got some other stuff we can do. That is a really small cultivator, as a matter of fact. This is gonna take quite a while. That's all right though. It's fine. We got a lot of time. Actually, we don't have a lot of time, do we? We need to get the canola in today. So I think we're gonna make a trip up to the shop. We're gonna do some equipment changes, more equipment changes. And try to figure things out. So now that I'm looking at it, I'm going, uh-oh, is this going to be able to pull this cultivator up the hill? Well, I guess we can try. We'll get somebody working on that, see how that goes. That's a very small cultivator. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Now this is, our seed drill is a direct drill, so we don't really need to cultivate first, but I want us to be able to see all the stones. We're gonna go deal with that. And there doesn't seem to be any problem with this cultivator and tractor combo. So let's tab over. Let's grab this guy. And what do we gotta do? I want to bring back... I'm going to exchange this weight. I'm actually going to turn off store deliveries for a little bit. Let's do that. Well, and X for reset. It's back at the shop now. What I want to do a couple of things. We need to get the stones out. And we need to... I'm going to switch from a baler to loose material. Actually, do I want to do this? There we go. Confusion starting again. Need somewhere to store. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure this out. I want to say I need somewhere to store loose material, but oh, there's a bale in here. Jeez, 89%. That sucks. We're gonna lose that. Oh well. Okay, I'm on my way to the store. We're gonna pick up a stone picker. We're gonna get a stone picker, get all the stones out of the field, and then eventually we're going to get a forage wagon, but we don't need it for a while, so I'm not gonna rush to buy that. We're gonna change the weight out for one that's got a trailer connection on it, so I can pull a trailer with the weight on the back as well. All right, see you there. Okay. Alrighty then. All this stuff won't make a ton of money, but you know, whatever. And a little repaint there. Got almost all our money back for that. That's pretty good. We didn't use it much. That's all right. All right, 43,000. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get ourselves a stone picker. Stone pickers. What do we have? There's a few options. Obviously, we're gonna try to go as cheap as possible. This guy right here, it's 1.8 meter. This is 2 meters, so it's a little bit bigger, a little bit wider. 2.3 meter capacity, 3.7. This one holds more. This guy here is much wider and it's a lower capacity, and then this one's kind of crazy. So I feel like 1.8 to 2 really isn't that much, so I think we'll save the money. We'll get this one. We'll get in the red. We'll get in the red. We are using this on another series on Comlands and the green, so let's make this one red. $15,000, we'll buy that. We have $28,000 left, and what we're going to need to buy eventually, again, not right now, is a forage wagon. And the cheapest one's 30,000 here. 30,500. So oh, I needed a better weight. I forgot. I almost forgot. Almost forgot. I think we'll get 1,000. I think 1,000 should be enough. Is this the same weight? I think just different brands. This is 1,100. Extra $100. It's got the connection as well. Let's get the Echo. And color, let's put a color on it. We'll go Massey, just so we can see it. And buy. Okay. Actually looks like a big weight, actually. Don't run into the building. They won't like that. Okay, so we got 26,000 bucks in the bank. Now we're gonna need to start the search for a bigger tractor to replace the little John Deere, probably. That's where all my confusion was last episode. I wasn't sure if I was going to keep the Massey or not, but it's become really clear to me that it's way too underpowered for this farm. We're going to keep the skid steer. We're going to upgrade to Massey, and we'll try to keep a front loader option on whatever it is we buy. But we've got a little bit of flexibility there. Oops, almost went the wrong way. So we need to do some shopping, but we also are going to need to Gonna need to be careful with the money. I know we're gonna get a lot out of that. All those trees I took down, so I'm not worried about money really. But we need to buy that piece of property that's got all the other trees on it, and then we can relax money wise. We can kind of generate funds by selling those trees. We also talked in the last episode about the possibility of setting up a closer sell point, particularly for the wood products, but perhaps something for be able to sell everything, kind of a general, we'll call it a general store kind of concept. I've been wanting to do a survival series based on the concept of homesteading, and basically what it would be you would have a fixed amount of space. I don't know what that magic number is. You would have a fixed amount of acreage, and you have to be able to produce on your acreage a list of products every year. And the first year is easy goal. Second year is you have to produce more variety. But they're all the types of things that you would basically need to run your own homestead. So you need, X amount of corn, X amount of pork, X amount of beef, X amount of chickens. We would have to do some fancy stuff for chickens because there's no real meat chickens. But perhaps, perhaps there would be eggs, of course, eggs, so much milk. Just make a grocery list, basically a yearly grocery list of what has to be achieved. And every year would get increasingly difficult. You would need to be able to meet the goals in order to move on. If you don't meet the goals, then there's some kind of penalty, I want to say. Okay, this is here. How's this going? This is going to take a little while. It's fine. I think we're going to have a look and see if we can get a wider cultivator. As you can see, there's a lot of stones in this field. There was none in the soybean field though. So, all right, let's do a little shopping while we're waiting. No point just sitting there staring at a worker. We need 200 plus horsepower. We did look at this. I would like to get up into these categories here. 230, for example, for this AgroStar. This far. This one is interesting. No, that's not powerful enough. We looked at that already. What's this? Ooh. Oh, I forgot I downloaded this. 135,000 is a tractor. See what the options are here. Engine setup, crawler brand, attachers. Oh, 3-point front. Imagine that. Front weight. Oh, this looks really interesting. Base is 248 horsepower. That would definitely do it, wouldn't it? 135,000. Well, that's not cheap. How much are the bigger engines? I'm just curious. I don't think we would really need much more than 248, but an extra 10,000 gets you 285 horsepower. Setups are crawler tracks and standard. Crawler brand, Challenger. Oh, you can change the brand. Faster Challenger. Beacon lights, mirrors. You wanted left. No, that's beacon lights. Oh, different styles of mirrors. Oh, this could be very interesting. Maybe we're going to shoot for this. This could climb those hills. I bet you this would not struggle with those hills. Especially with the broad crawler tracks. Okay, guys, I think we've got a goal here. This is going to be a bit different than what I anticipated. It's going to cost a lot more than I anticipated. We can go with the standard engine. However, the crawler track, I think I would want broad right away. And on the front, that's free. 139,750. We got to get our way up to there. It's a lot of money, but I think that's what we're going to shoot for. Okay. Let's get some more of these loaded. Be nice actually if I wait for one more to drop before I load these. We gotta go get some more food, I think, for the cows. We'll go have a look in a minute. How close are we to the next one? Not that close. Got a lot of wood chips. February. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna wait for one more to drop. It's gonna make it easier. Make it easier to pick them up and stack them properly. So, let's jump up here. Jump over the fence. Boink. There's a gap in the fence here somewhere. Makes me wonder. Right here. Cows could get out. Actually, I guess I did a half-decent job with these. Okay, how are we doing for food? So they've got 13,000 liters. We do have one more hay bale right there. And straw. We actually look not bad. Not bad. We could do more though. Let's go work on that, I guess. We'll come back and do this later. I'm gonna drive. You know what? I think it's time. Is it time to put some gravel down? I kind of feel like I ruined the look if I put gravel instead of the dirt. All right. What we need to do here, I need to get this bale. Actually, no, I can do this. I got an idea. Oh, no, no, no. Ah, man. Okay, I'm backing up. I got full backup on right now. I cannot back up. Oh, don't dump them on the other side. It struggles to stop and start going in the other direction. Okay, so if I put this down here, should poof, yeah, perfect. And then let's see if I can sneak in this way. Put some more straw down. Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, I gotta get rid of the pallet forks. Should be able to shoot it from here. Oh, I can aim this. No, 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 no. Stop, 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 stop. Come on. I did not realize I could aim this. Look at this. I can go 180. Oh, 360. That is very interesting. Basically, if I understand this correctly, it means I can just... Oh, come on. Okay, now stop. Okay. Means I could just put it here. Right on top of the cow. Turn this way. Should be able to shoot it in that way. Come on. There we go. Grab another one. I just want to try this. I need to fix this, level this out a little bit. We're gonna have to do a little bit of terraforming, I think. Give us a little bit more space to, you know, yard space, for lack of a better term. Okay, let's try this out. Oh, it's not giving me the trigger. Okay, I guess maybe not. Alright, there's my trigger. And we can spray it around. Oh, I guess not. Okay, man, that's loud in there, isn't it? Animals, straw. We got room probably for another bale after this, maybe. Okay, I'll leave this going here. How's this coming? What do you think? Do you think I could start this stone picking while it's... I think we can probably do it. It'll probably work, right? Gonna be workers. I won't do this by myself. See if we can keep everybody busy. Now the big question, what are you doing with the stones? What am I doing with the stones? That's a big one. This probably will work because they'll never run into each other on the headland, I guess. It's only if they run into each other at the ends of the fields at the end of runs. Oh boy, it's going kind of off the field a bit here. This might take quite a while. Matter of fact, this will take quite a while. Starting to question whether this is a good idea or not. Kind of need this tractor to get my wood products up the hill, which is going to be pretty soon. Just let these guys go and see what happens. Alright, I'm just gonna drop this down. I think I've got enough. I think I have enough. Oh, there's room for another one. Should I do another one? Fine. There we go. Yeah, let's get one more done. Stop. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna need to flatten this out a bit. This is kind of awkward. Oops. Oh boy. Okay, that should work. Stop! I'm totally going forward right now. Why is it not going forward? Okay. Alright, let's get more in there. Yeah, that'll take us pretty close to full. Well, that's good. Very good. How old are these guys? They're 8 now. It's going to be quite a while before they can reproduce. There's 35 of them, and I've got room in here for 106. I can put another twice as many, 3 times as many as we have right now. Should probably get on that. It's a long wait before they're ready, but that said, really worth it once they become old adults ready for sale. Alright, we're gonna leave that as it is. We don't have any more hay, so that's a bit of an issue now. We do have grass, so we'll get mowing, petting, all that fun stuff. Oh, I guess I do need that forage wagon sooner than later. We're gonna be doing grass, right? And hay. Oh boy. Okay. Not a problem. Figure it out. Alright. We've got two stacks, I guess. Would it be smart to get that tracked vehicle? It's going to be the most powerful one, and it'll be the one that I probably want to take to town if it's the most powerful. Oops, oops, oops. Gentle, gentle. There we go. Maybe a wheeled tractor might be a better idea. Have another look. Let's have another look. That thing definitely looks promising, but I'm starting to think that maybe there's another option. Could go for this trusty tractor. This is a very good deal. Comes in at 170. At 142, it is 261 horsepower. It can do the front loader. We could start at 214 horsepower. 120,000. We can just add as we go. Beacons, yes, of course. Decals. Pro logo. Wheel setup. What are our options? Wheel weight. Wide tires. Wheel tires and wheel weights. Twin rear. Twin all around. Rear narrow twins. Lots of options. Probably wide with wheel weights would be the solutions. 123.5. This is probably a better idea, to be honest. More flexible. Maybe we'll get the other one later. This is interesting, but it's kind of weak. Only 125 horsepower. Okay, I think this is our choice. I think we're going to go with this. I've used this in other series. It's a good tractor. It's a really good tractor. Okay. All right. Where are we at with these guys? Now, what is he doing? Almost looks like is he like cultivating at the same time? Imagining things? Oh, this could be interesting, folks. We may have to pick that up later. What is that pattern? Look at that. Look at the stone pattern. It's bizarre. That's a questionable decision. All right, where are we at? Wood beams. Okay, there's not a ton else to do right now, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop the rock picking. It's kind of weird. It is kind of strange the way it's being done, and I got to figure something else out for this. So we're going to put this aside. This may not have been a good idea. I think if I was going to do rock picking, I really should save up and buy the wider one. This one is going to, where I can do it manually, you know? So I'm going to take this back. I think I'll leave it right over here. What I'd like to do now, yeah, should have stopped, but what I'd like to do is head up and sell some of these beams. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed up the clock a bit. You get a full load. Let's go right over here. And drop the weight in the corner here. I don't think I need it. Okay, and let's oops. Let's speed up the clock so we can get more products coming out. They should just be plopping out. How much room do I have? 1, 2, 3. I got room for another 7, 8 pallets. Which is, oh, it's going to take a while, I guess. Yeah, it will take a while, won't it? Okay, let's slow this right down. Playing a little bit with the game here. We're altering time. And speed it right back up. It's late in the day already. Let's get a strap on there. One more pallet. And let's slow this right down. Oh, actually I need more than that. I need another 2 pallets. Late in the day though. Gonna be driving at night to go do my sales. Hopefully the warehouse is open late. It's getting dark pretty fast. Oh boy, maybe this wasn't a good idea. Okay, I'm gonna slow this down for a minute here. This wasn't good. I thought it would be able to actually come out a lot faster than this, but I guess it is a small sawmill. And we have 2 more. Good. We've got what we need. I guess we're doing a night run, guys. Which might be spooky. Might be spooky. Oops. Okay, next purchase is that piece of land. After that, we start working on the tractor. Oh man, it's kind of dark. Oh, no. Get back there. There we go. Ooh, I put that a little too far off. Alright, night run to town. We haven't done that yet, so this could be interesting. Let's get the headlights on. All the headlights. Get everything strapped on. So this is basically going to be 50% more per trip that we can carry on this trailer. A loud trailer though, isn't it? Okay, we're on our way. I think I might be having some weight issues. But we'll get there. We'll get there. This is kind of cool. We got a bit of a street light here. It's going slow. This is a bit of a weight limit issue. This right here is the steepest part. It's slow, but we're getting there. After that, we get to coast a little bit. It gets a little flatter. And there's a little bit more of a climb, and then it's a bit downhill most of the way. Now, with this trailer, I can actually back into the supermarket. That's another option for selling beams, I think, but I'm not sure where the best price is going to be. And wood beams are going to be near the bottom, and I have to keep my eyes on the road. Wood beams, great price right now. Sorry, I gotta keep switching back here. Best price, 3,000 at the rural restaurant. Oh, hang on a second. Where's that? Where is that? Tag place. Right here. How do I get there? I assume that's right off the main road. Okay, but it does save a bit of travel as opposed to going all the way over here. Okay, we have a new place to go to. Haven't been there. Don't know how tight it is or how tricky it might be getting in and out of there. We'll find out. I don't have any high beams. I can't see too far ahead. Hopefully the roads are all nice and well lit. Okay, that guy doesn't have his lights on. So I think we kind of need two things. I think we need more horsepower at the farm for the fields, but I also think we should probably look into getting a truck, a real truck, for the trips to town. Oh no, what's going on here? There's a collision. What's going on? Oh man. Yeah, that's a mess. That is a mess. Okay, not quite sure what to do about that. Well, we are capable of going off-road a bit. They can sort out their problem. We'll let them deal with it. I hope nobody got hurt. Okay. We gotta keep an eye out for an entrance somewhere here. Here it is. It's exciting. Somewhere new to sell to. All right, 54,000 even for that. Beautiful. Now I can't drive through there, so I'm going to need to back up. So that's fine. It's good to know what kind of trailer I can take in here. A nice little area. Okay, so to wrap up our goals for today. Let's just jump back down here for a minute. And this is the property we want to buy, 63,000. So we're going to go ahead and buy that. And now we are basically confirmed, you know, money, you know, guaranteed money, I guess, for the next little while. So that's a big stress reliever. And still have 15,000 bucks in the bank. And I'm gonna need to figure out what to do with that rock picker. And we're gonna need to figure out what to do with the forage wagon, which we're gonna need pretty soon because of the grass. I kind of forgot about the grass being picked up as well. I'm going to look. Oh, they still haven't sorted out their problems here, have they? Okay, well. Oh boy. Oh man. Oh, I just added to the problem, didn't I? Okay, it's fine. It's fine, guys. Don't mind me. Pour some paint off those cars a bit. Now, if I could find some kind of, I want to say like a hayloft, or some kind of production that would allow me to store hay, but also, it's dark. I can't tell where I'm going. All right. Hay and straw. Some way to store hay and straw would be absolutely fantastic. I can get a hayloft, but I'm thinking it might be good to get maybe some kind of production where I can put grass in it, like a dryer, a grass dryer or something. Yeah, we'll have a look at that. I'll do some homework off camera. See if I can come up with something interesting. Yeah. And then that way we'll have a solution not only to, you know, help us on the farm, but also to store that stuff. I'm using a forage wagon. I need somewhere to store it. So you can't, you know, it's not like bales. You can just stack up your bales somewhere. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this one. I'm just heading back here. I don't think we're going to be doing too much more tonight. I might let the worker continue with the cultivating. Think up a strategy for the stones. Yeah, I got homework to do. So if you're enjoying this, please consider subscribing. And new schedule coming up this week. Please check the post section on the channel, as well as Discord. And yeah, we're going to be going down to 2 episodes a week for a little while. We've got Comlands coming to Recorded, and of course Nadenthal is just plugging away. We're making some good progress there. You can see the new schedule for this week, like I said, on the posts tab, and as well as Discord. So I hope you guys have an amazing weekend.